Welcome back to Super Sentai Review, episode number 122. This one discussing episodes 15 to 19 of Jetman. The first episode is simply Anko trying to keep the whole Jetman stuff from her best friend, though she ends up finding out anyways. But this one is a very interesting one involving stealing women's voices, and the way to beat the creature is to use a male voice. Yep, a really interesting episode. I mean, yeah, it's like she's just a one-shot character. Just happens to be Akko's best friend, and that's it. Next one's called Paper Uprising. Yeah, this one's a Ryu episode, all about basically like all the papers making it come to life, and like there's one that brings forth a girl who actually was killed in an accident, and has her harmonica, which looks like the harmonica used in Link. It's a shell thing with like little holes in it. I'm like, the only place I've seen that is basically in Ocarina of Time, aka Legend of Ocarina of Time for 64. I've seen it there, and good music, and apparently this music was used to beat the monster of the episode, which it's a paper monster, brings stuff to life. Yep. An interesting episode. Good character piece for Ryu. 17 and 18 basically is a two-parter involving the Empress, Juzuzu. And very stunning woman this woman is. Oh yeah. Kind of looks like Maria. Yeah. I mean, she's only here just for 2 episodes, and bye bye. Yeah, very stunning woman. And it's surprising that Maria didn't point out, though, that she's pretty much wearing the same outfit. And the whole thing with this one is that she comes back. Apparently, she was lost in a war. And, like, oh, we see that the count is basically happy to see her. And it turns out, nope, he's not happy to see her at all. Nope, he isn't. Oh, if you're curious still, did the actors replace her in the episode? And she never came back to Super Sentai. Nope. Like, shows up at 17, gets killed off in the next episode. I'll get to that. Yes, at one point, basically, we find out she actually has this monster that becomes a plot device for the next few episodes. Like having the count trying to, well, basically trying to grow, and having various people basically grow like crystals out of their neck, hand, leg, belly, like every body part except for the face for some reason. Yeah, except for the face and the back. But all the rest of the body parts, except for the face, back, and groin area. Yeah, and basically they don't use there, but mostly it was like basically like the shoulders, the arms, some of the hand. Like one was actually coming out of someone's thigh or foot. Yeah, and apparently the Vigor had to team up with the Jetman to beat her in the very next episode. Which that seems a bit odd, the fact that they actually would team up with her for this episode. Yes. And then she's beaten. Of course, monster this two-parter is simply beaten pretty easily. Yeah, the monster, see this one? Well, it's no actual monster this one. Nope. It's just basically the Destructory Samaru. Yes. Yeah. And how do they kill her off in this two-part? Well, first you have the Count trying to kill her, And she's like, you betray me, I'm going to basically turn into a human and wipe your memory. Eventually, later on, when he stumbles upon the Jetman during her battle with them, he regains his memory, becomes a count, and by the way, the girl who helps him on the episode, yeah, right after he gets memories back, he basically detests what he did, so he basically kills her. Though the effect is weird. It's like she doesn't get a reaction being burned alive by the guy. I mean, he practically healed her, and then next episode, nope, he's back to normal, and he's basically killed her for no reason. Yeah, there's also the subplot of Corey. Well, the whole thing with her and Guy. Well, Guy has something for her. Of course, he's still trying to trigger his feelings for her. That's why she has a thing for Ryu. Yes. So, how in the world is the Empress killed? By having the Count throw his sword and basically stab her to the freaking throat. Not slash her throat. Throw his sword and says, oh, and falls over dead. And that's the last scene of the Empress. Yeah. Bye-bye, Empress. Brought in for 2 episodes, and like, she's leading the Vicon, but not anymore. Then we have I Can See. A very weird silly episode focused on White Swan. Yeah, Corey goes fortunately with, she's there with Ryu, Anko, and Rito. And like, oh, she's the one who gets the fortune, not the other 3, because they're not the focus character this episode. It's her turn. And, well, it's, how should I put this? It's a good thing with the future stuff, but man, this is not that good of an episode. It's like predict the future, and like, oh, and by the way, the monster supposedly kills her in this predicted future. Completely different monster who actually fights her in the episode. Yes, I like the monster design, but man, this episode was not very good. I would probably say out of the 19 episodes I've watched so far, 19 is probably by far the worst one I've seen. It is really bad. I have nothing against her episode focus on her. That's not the issue with the episode. Just the episode is pure bad. We have the character basically being so mopey over the fact she's been killed. Okay, it's a fortune. They might bogus anyways. They've been proven wrong anyways. So, what was the point of this episode? Just to, what you think was, the only thing interesting about this episode is that she gets a character development. Or apparently she had a constitution formed by her butler when she was a child. And that got out of her, well, that's one of the things that got out of her stoop, along with him putting on an Odagumi mask. Yeah, that was the only thing interesting about the episode. The rest of the episode with the fortune stuff, I found it really bad. Like, my god, the supernatural of this episode is pretty bad, especially since basically these are aliens from another dimension. And he had to use sorcery to try to kill off a ranger. Wow, and the casket just, wow, way over the top. It looks like very similar casket used from Bioman. Yep. But not much I'll say about these 5 episodes. I mean, 17, 18 are really good. Probably by far the best episodes of this batch. And it seems kind of weird that we have, let's have the villains team up with the Rangers to battle with the main villain. Yeah. Ooh, what a beauty. Yeah, and the actress who's in this episode, after this 2-parter, she does pop up with other stuff after this. A lot of stuff I personally have not seen. She's mostly just, she's an actress. She's currently 48, but damn. The picture I see of her, she looks smoking hot. Oh my gosh. Beautiful woman. Yeah, she's other stuff like Water Detective Journey 4, Alumni Association for with Ally. Basically a lot of Japanese productions. Yeah, and something as recent as like 2016. You might think, is she retired? Well, they don't say she's retired. No, not really. Yeah. But this was an early appearance for her, and she plays the character Saki. Yes, the one-shot character for this episode. Yep. But not much else to say about this particular multi-parter. these episodes. Okay, so that's a particular view. Next one's going to be a comic corner. Okay, next video. Bye.